all my men of valor, do their charge.
Boys like me come fast. I fold. Her smile glistens. Blunders of boys like me get nasty. I am her dark past and her present trophy. Boys like me are red flags flying full mast. And I don't know how to feel about that. Boys like me are walking pieces of puzzle trying to fit in, with tons of questions whose answers are supposed to come from within. Like, who am I? Who do I come from? Yes, we have a strong neck, but where is the head of this kingdom? Boys like me are trying to tap into a purpose. Boys like me are navigating boyhood into manhood with no compass. So, Mom, stop telling me that I am the man of the house. I just want to be a boy my age. Sit down and learn from the actual man of the house. My first lie was a composition titled My Family. It all felt incomplete, but boys like me watered that fantasy like a lily. Boys like me watched other boys get picked up by their dads after school, getting roughed up, tossed in the air. That seemed so cool. Boys like me got picked on. Boys like me turned picky. Picking fights became tricky because if beaten, boys like me couldn't tease. Do you know who my father is? Boys like me didn't sing Negia Babangu. Instead we sang Wapi Babangu, Wapi Babangu, and clearly our moms were not glad we asked our tears. We must, because other boys called us softies since our mannerisms were not up to the task. Don't tell boys like me to man up. We have no reference material. Don't dare boys like me to wait up. Our patience is serial. Don't laugh at our female second names. Don't jeer. Don't defame. Don't blame while I'm just here, trying to figure out what's really in a name. I have a question about my 3 a.m. magic wand, and I don't know if Mom will understand. I have a question about my morning voice. When I pass by a group of girls, I have a question about the noise they make, the strength of my feet they take. I have a question about touch, about a rush, about how slow I feel when everything else seems to be in a rush. I have a question about pretty much, but they always get answered by a promise to be answered. It's a boys' boarding school. Of course, boys like me are brought here to find themselves. But every day seems like I'm losing myself. Boys like me have voids. Boys like me get avoided by other boys for not being boys like them. Boys like me don't know much like them. Boys like me are almost hanging their boots. Boys like me are like young trees with no roots. Boys like me are looking for trees with strong backs that they could hold on to and fall back on back to back without hurting their backs. Boys like me are looking for men who were never once boys like them. So dear Dad, I wasn't there when things went bad, when you left. But I'm hoping you could make a right. I appreciate the strong neck, but why did the head of the house take flight? I don't know about the fight between the two of you. I know there's a bigger fight inside of me. It's a ticking time bomb. Life lately has been like intertwined afro hair. Daddy hand me the comb. Newsflash, I'm not new to your absence, but the longing for your presence feels new every day. Day, I walk and fall and fall and walk, trying to live by the book. Boys like me are trying to cook. Boys like me learn to cut onions. I'm not crying. Boys like me are dying. And I am not the one to save them. I cough. Mom listens. Of course, boys like me come fast. I fold. Her smile glistens. Blunders of boys like me don't have to get lost.
All my men of valor, do their charge.
National Educator.